Well, hello there. How are you? Long time no see. Good, I trust. Oh, you are? Excellent. So are we. Anyway, today I thought I'd show you this. I created some little Bokeh templates, for want of a better description, to use in my photography editing. So today is more about how to use them, but that's only a little bit because it's very easy. But moreover, how to have a bit of fun creating them. So, long story short, and before I roll the titles, what we've got here is a picture of a string of fairy lights which you defocus. There it is with proper exposure. I'm going to show you this, and then here's a picture of Ella, a friend of mine, on a creative studio day we did, and just as something to do I've added that. So we've got the Bokeh effect here, we've got it in the crystal ball, and if you look carefully I've put a little bit in her eye too. If that's something you would like to learn how to do, stick around, I'll roll the titles and I'll see you in about, how long do these titles last? It's been such a long time. 20 seconds? 15. 8. Okay, 8 seconds have passed and here we are in sunny Lightroom. These are some of the pictures I took. There's the one focused. There it is with the lens ring turned to deliberately blur it. And if you look at the settings up here, they don't change when I go to the next picture. So why is it dark? Essentially I switch the lights off in the garage, and then thereafter I just moved the camera around, just taking different angles to get a bit of a collection of Bokeh pictures. I'm going to run a little video I took on my phone now, so hopefully the quality will be okay and you will see that and we'll see what was on my camera. One moment please. Okay, so here we go. Some Christmas lights hanging over a light stand and the tennis balls just so you don't bash your head on it when I'm using it for other things. Let's switch them on. Let's get the camera set up. Pop it into manual focus. And then we look at that. Let's get it f4 at the moment. Let's take it down to f2.8-ish. And then take our first picture. And then deliberately turn it out of focus and take it again. And that's how you get the Bokeh. Now let's do the same with the lights off. One sec. So this should look a bit better now. To the back of the camera. There we are, from there, and then just defocus the lens and take your picture. I'll take some now and I'll load them on the computer. Okay, that was fairly simple and I hope it made sense. Apologies for the sound quality in this video, by the way. My microphone isn't working very well. I have switched it off and on, I have bashed it against the radiator, I have threatened it, but it's on strike. I'll fix that for the next one, so please bear with. Back in the room, 2 pictures, one of the Bokeh, one of Ella. Let's open this one first in Photoshop. Right click, edit in Photoshop. This shouldn't take too long. There we are. Control or Command 0, that's Command 0 on a Mac, Control 0 on a PC, just to get it up to full screen. And let's go and have a look at that other one. Choose which one you want. I've only kept myself one anyway, so I'm now back in Lightroom. I'm going to right click, edit that one in Photoshop. I could have loaded them both at the same time. I could have loaded them as both as layers in the same document, but I wasn't really bothered. Click and hold the background over here. Drag it up to the document we're interested in. Do not leave go. Bring it down on the canvas and leave go. It's obviously massive, so let's get that down straight away. Control Command T for transform, and then just grab one of the lugs and just bring it in something a bit more manageable in size for what we want. And I'm going to put that about, I don't know, about there, make it a bit bigger perhaps. Click outside and just spin it a little bit like that and put it there. And then just so that it merges properly with it, we're going to blend it, so click on that and change the blend mode to probably go screen. Control T again to transform it. Now look, when I drag this over the top, you can see how the blend mode is actually working, it's blending them together. If I change that back to what it was, normal, then the whole black background part of that picture does not allow anything else to shine through. So let's go to lighten or screen, whichever it was we wanted. There, Control or Command T, get it to about there, I think. Now there's a little bit of light leak there, which I think was probably the garage door. Let's see if that's different on overlay. Oh, sorry, let's see if that's different on lighten. Takes it down a little bit, so we'll go with that. You won't notice it really. We can actually do something about that with levels, but I'm not going to bother. So there you are, we've already got the picture there. Let's put a reflection over here. So while I'm on this layer, Control or Command J to copy it, Control or Command T to transform it, right click in the transformation and flip horizontal. Oh look, a butterfly. And let's bring it over here and make it a bit smaller and just jiggle it around in this bowl somewhere to wherever you really want it, and then press enter. Let's reduce the opacity a little bit and let's blur it a little bit more, because they're already blurred. They look sharper because they are smaller. Blur becomes more apparent when it's bigger, so really we should blur these as well. So while I'm on that one, let's go filter, blur, Gaussian blur. It's already about 9 pixels. Yeah, let's leave it about between 9 and 15, something like that. So we've done that. Now I did say I'd want to put a little bit in our eye, so shall we do that as well, shall we? So let's take another copy of it. So I'll put this mirror ball, because that's where I put that one. Let's take another copy of this, Control or Command J, call this one I, Control or Command T, and let's get it really small. Drag it over, really small. Get it up towards her eye. Let's zoom in with Control and plus or Command and plus. Control T and pick it up again. Put it in her eye. And then just take the opacity down. Control or Command 0. So there you are, we've gone from that to that. Quite effective, very easy when you've got dark type pictures. You can change all these around, and of course you don't need them all. Anytime you add something like this, such as this layer one here, let's put a mask on it. Click on our mask button, B for our brush tool. It's currently got white as a foreground, so let's press X. X toggles between the foreground and background. D restores the default, so D and X will always guarantee you get them back. And on here I can paint out any particular ones I want. So there you go. That's how you do it. It's very easy. The most fun is in just playing with some fairy lights and taking the pictures. Oh sorry, the most fun was taking pictures of Ella, but the rest is taking pictures of fairy lights and using them as bokeh. I hope you found that useful. And with that said, I'm now going off to have a lie down, having survived the first YouTube of the year, possibly? Possibly, I'll have to check. Anyway, let me know if you thought this was any good. Bye for now.